Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Cup Check. Today, we're going to be talking about our top 25 outfielder rankings. Trent, you want to start us off? Let's get right into it.
Gladly. Today we're going to be going by in pairs of five, not really in pairs, I guess I should say in groups of five. And we will be giving our description of our 1 to 2 favorite from that group of five.
Yep. These are how we rank our players for this upcoming season, not for Dynasty.
Correct.
So be sure to use these in your draft and do your own research, form your own opinions as always. And let's get into it.
Starting out with the number 1 pick, I have Juan Soto, my favorite player. Sadly, I do not have him in our league, but going number 2, 3, 4, 5, I go Soto, Trout, Acuna, Yelich, Mookie Betts. And I think 2 things. Soto is going to be phenomenal. 2, Yelich is going to have a great bounce back year.
I agree with the Yelich part. Our top fives are pretty similar. I got Acuna going number 1. I think he's the consensus number 1 pick across all fantasy platforms. Dude's the best chance to steal 40, hit 40. Trent's just down on him because he's on my team. Let's be honest. Trent would love to have Acuna. Number 2, I have Trout. 3, Soto. 4, Yelich. 5, Mookie. I got Yelich having a big bounce back year. And I put Trout number 2 because I think people forget that. I mean, if you're playing in a 1-year league, you're not keeping the players. So, do you really think Soto's going to outperform Trout? I don't. I think Soto's going to have a great year. I think Trout is a much safer pick and a lot more power. Same with Acuna, a lot more power and steals. So that's why I have it ranked that way.
I think before we move on, I think you're failing to realize that they've added both Kyle Schwarber and Josh Bell, which to the average person's like, okay, big deal. However, Schwarber changed his swing, which looks a lot better already. And Josh Bell, I think, just needs to play in A, different ballpark, B, winning club, and C, with a competitive team. So those are 2 big additions to me. Now, moving on to the 6 through 10. At number 6, I have Bryce Harper.
I do too. It seems we're in alignment there.
7, 8, 9, 10. This is where it gets interesting.
I'm already shaking my head because I know who you're going to say.
At number 7, my boy, Luis Robert, Aaron Judge, Kyle Tucker, Cody Bellinger.
Really?
I love Luis Robert.
No love for Eloy. No love for Eloy in the top 10.
Nope.
Wow. See, I'm gonna go a little different route than you. I got Eloy at 7. I already said I had Harper at 6. Yeah. I got Judge at 8. I think if he's healthy, he's just maybe not. I think if he's 8, there's a good chance he's a lot higher. If he's healthy, he's going to be a lot higher on this list. A healthy Judge is a top 10 player in fantasy.
I agree with that.
It's pretty safe if he can just stay healthy. I got Bellinger at 9 and Ozuna at 10.
Interesting. See, to me, the only reason I have Bellinger that high, excuse me, is because he's done it before. I do not trust him going forward, though. I would avoid him drafting him in the first 2 rounds.
Fair enough.
All leagues.
I got Marcelo Zuna at my 10. That's my little highlight pick here. I think the dude has kind of like rejuvenized his career. I think he's kind of found his swing, his stroke, whatever you want to call it. Great lineup, good contract extension, safe hitter.
I would normally agree with you, but there's 2 things working against that made me pick him at 12, I guess. 1, he has to play outfield now. He can't go back to the bench and grab a little Gatorade. He has to play each half inning at least a good 10, 15 minutes. So that's, to me, I've seen that wear on him with the Cardinals. And I know, he played left field with the Marlins, but whatever. 2, he got a fat contract. I see him as being a 1-year killer in terms of just killing on his contract year. So moving forward this year, perhaps he does provide that value, but I do not think for Dynasty he's that great. So
but this is a 1-year list. So I think Ozuna is going to have a fine year in a loaded Braves lineup. So moving on, you want to go with your 11 through
15?
So
I'll go ahead and go down the order. You're going to like these, actually. So Eloy Jimenez, number 11. Marcelo Zuna, number 12. 13 through 15. Michael Conforto, Will Myers,
Nice. I got Conforto 13.
Will Myers, Whit Merrifield.
Wow. It's pretty high up for Whit Merrifield.
Agreed, but I think he can steal the bags just for one more year.
My 11 through 15, which I don't know how our lists are a little more aligned, because I feel like my 11 through 15 is a lot more stacked than yours, because I got Tucker at 11, George Springer at 12, Conforto at 13, like you, Rosarena 14, Robert 15. I got Robert all the way down at 15. Trent's fuming over there, but until I see the strikeout rate drop,
No,
I'm gonna have to put him below some of these guys for a 1-year league. If it's dynasty, is obviously gonna be a lot higher, but I think Conforto, Springer, Tucker, they're all safer picks. I think you take your risk kind of near the end of the draft, not the beginning. So that's why I have Robert at 15.
Well, 16, I actually have Springer, so I guess it works
Okay.
out.
What do you think of my Rosarena at 14? I think that one was a little bit of a shocker to you, maybe.
I have him in the top 25, but I don't trust him going forward. Just
It's
don't.
just some Cardinal fan salt to me.
You've said that before, but here's the
I
thing.
know. I think it's
don't
true with
like
you.
his
I really
metrics.
do. This dude hit 17 home runs in 2020. That puts him right up there with maybe even above Soto in terms of a 2020. Like, we're just gonna act like this dude doesn't have more steal potential than some of these high end dudes with elite power and average too. I mean, maybe the hot streak carries over, maybe it doesn't, but I'm gonna take that risk on a Rosarena over Robert in a 1-year league. So
Now, moving on to my 16 through 20. 16, George Springer. Blue Jays lineup,
okay,
fantastic. I agree. The only reason with Whit Merrifield is because I think he can put 45 steals on the board. So
Whit
I just,
Merrifield,
yes.
really at age 33.
Mm-hmm. He hasn't shown any signs. I mean, you know
That's
what?
true.
If he comes out the first month, he doesn't steal 6, 7 bags, then we'll
Hit the
reassess the
panic
pick.
button, man. All right.
Anyways, so 16 Springer, 17 Ian Happ, 18 Trent Grisham, 19 Clint Frazier, 20 Joey Gallo.
Gallo in the top 20.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like it, kind of don't. My 16, I got Nick Castiano, someone who Trent hasn't mentioned yet. Dude's surprisingly young. I think he's like 28 years old. He's entering his prime. He had all the signs of a breakout year last year. Love him a lot at 16. I got Mike Yastrzemski, another guy that Trent doesn't seem too high on at 17. Austin Meadows at 18, expecting a huge bounce back. Will Myers, who Trent already talked about, at 19, and then Trent Grisham at 20.
Decent, I mean, I think we're in the same mindset here. Now, my 21 through 25 is relatively similar. I'll go 21. I have Trey Mancini,
Fair enough.
like that.
I like it.
22, Charlie Blackman. He's a good hitter. I know he's getting older, but
I
he's a good
like
hitter.
it. Safe.
23, I took the Powerball on Randy Rosarena. 24, Austin Meadows. 25, Teoscar Hernandez.
Nice. Our list kind of round out. I think we have the exact same 25 players. I don't think there's any surprises other than you had Gallo in yours. I think I had Yazzie in mine, or Castellanos.
I
I
don't
think it's
like.
where we differ.
I actually don't have Castellanos or Yazzie.
Now I don't know where we're missing, because my 20, or I already said 20. My 21 is Teoscar Hernandez as well. I got Ian Happ at 22, Whit Merrifield at 23, Blackman 24, and Mancini at 25. Shout out Mancini. Dude's always been an absolute, like,
Agreed.
always rakes with the bat. You're getting him at a big discount this year's draft. Not a lot of guys with that average upside who can hit that many powers that late in the draft. So definitely
So,
put Mancini in the queue and just monitor him. So
that brings us to our sleepers, and I have 3. I'm not sure how many you have.
I got a few. I'll let you go first, though.
How many?
I can do like 2 or 3.
All right, work. So you'll like the first one, actually. Ramon Loriano.
I do like Loreno. See, I always like saying the names wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Is Rice
didn't do it
Hoskins,
on
all
purpose.
right?
You never know. Yeah, totally.
Other ones I have Byron Buxton,
Buxton. All right, I like it.
And finish it out is Mitch Haninger.
Mitch Haninger. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
I do like me some Mitch Haninger. For me, some of my sleepers, I would probably say Dylan Carlson. Maybe he kind of carries over what he was doing in the playoffs. Kind of hidden in that upper echelon of the Cardinals lineup. Maybe he kind of maybe he balls out this year and just kind of lives up to that top prospect
I hope you're right.
pedigree. I would say Gallo is one of my sleepers. You had him in your top 25. And I also say one of Trent's personal favorites, Anthony Santander. Is he a
Man.
switch? Is he a switch hitter?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean you gotta love that. Gives him honestly, I think that makes you a better hitter if you can do it from both sides, which fantasy irrelevant, but dude's a beast. Last year hit 261 with 11 bombs before he got hurt, sadly. So he was on the cusp of having a really amazing season, just kind of got cut short. I think Baltimore might surprise some people. I'm not expecting a whole lot, but I'm expecting Santander to kind of be one of the backbones of that lineup.
In the AL East, Yankees, Blue Jays.
I think
Rays,
they're not going to be the worst team in baseball, which is a start for them. So
they're going to be worst team in that division.
yeah, probably.
Okay,
but
Pirates
they're not going to be. They're not
worst.
going to be the last team. They're not going to be the worst team in baseball, and they might not be bottom three. So I don't know.
I guess that
Got some
rounds
good
it out.
hitters. Got some good hitters coming up.
Yeah.
So that's going to do it for our top 25 outfielders. Let us know in the comments. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What would you rate it? Shout out Fantano. Trent, anything else?
No. Keep your eyes out.
Good luck in the draft, guys. Signing off.
Adios.